Hello everybody, it is Danlags, and welcome back to Minecraft Xbox One Edition, and today guys, we're going to be starting my first Let's Build here on Next Gen. So today I'm going to be building a traditional house. I'm going to get started today, and here, let me go and show you guys the blocks I want to use. So I have some cobblestone, some sand, sandstone, and gravel, and some quartz blocks laid out here, and these are the blocks I'm going to use. I want to build something, pretty traditional, just a standard house, so something I like to build, and, we're going to get started with it. So first, let's build on Next Gen. Let's go jump right into it, guys. Let's get started. So I'm going to get out some glass, some pillared quartz blocks, and things like that. So how's everybody doing? Thank you for tuning in. We're ready to start this. This should be a pretty fun Let's Build. I cleared out a big space here on this brand new seed. I think the spawn point's like right over in that forest, so it's pretty close. And it's going to be pretty fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have 3. So I'm going to start off with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want it to be an odd number, so we'll do 11. And basically, I'm going to start off with a window. I'm going to use some inspiration from some of my older Let's Builds that I did. Well, some of my older houses in Los Angeles, I'm going to get some inspiration from. So it's going to be similar to some of those with some different blocks, and it's going to be pretty cool. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's take this up a little bit more. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see, is 12 good? We probably want to go a little bit higher than that. Let's go 2 more. So this will be good. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm just going to make a big window here to start. And also, I got to get used to the Xbox One controls a little bit. Since I'm using a different controller, obviously I'm not using my standard Xbox 360 controller since we're on Xbox One. And I have to get used to it a little bit since I don't have the modded controller feature anymore, which is going to hamper me a little bit to start here. I'm going to have to get used to it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make this a perfect square, so we'll go 5 by 5. That should be a pretty good start. You can really notice how you can kind of see the glass to the glass a lot better with that. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and put some blocks here. Take it up again. And then I'll probably take it across right here. Whoops. Take it across. And let's see. Then whoops. I'm still need to get used to the joysticks as well. I do like the Xbox One controller, but it's quiet too. Like when you press the left and right sticks, it's really quiet, unlike my Xbox 360 controller. So a little bit different, but it's been pretty good getting used to it, I guess. So let's go up 3 blocks here, and then I think I'm gonna take this across like that, and that should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and fill the rest of the gravel in. Again, we're gonna be using some different blocks in this build, something a little bit different, just to mix it up. If the gravel ends up not looking good, then we'll switch it out for something else. But I think it should be pretty cool. So there we go. So we got that. So let's take this in a few blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be good for now. So let's just fill this in. So I'm gonna do a short episode to start. And then you guys gotta let me know what you think. Because I think I have a pretty good plan for this one. I kind of like drew a picture, kind of. I might show it in the video, maybe on the second episode. I like drawing sometimes, so I'm feeling inspired. Drew a picture of a house that I kind of want to make, and I'm not a very good drawer. Like I can imagine things, but I'm not like the best at putting it on paper. So it looks the picture is a little bit weird, so I might not show it just because it's like I don't want anyone making fun of me. But I don't know. That's what I'm kind of getting some ideas. So it's gonna be kind of a cool house, something different. Something fun. Well, it's gonna be similar to like my standard traditional style houses, but it's gonna be cool at the same time. So we have something like that. That's awesome. So let's get out some stairs and things like that. It's been fun building something on Xbox One because the graphics are a lot better on there here. It's a little bit better, so it's just gonna be more fun. And for me overall, it just makes things look much more crisp and clean, and I like that. So we're gonna keep on. I'm loving the new gen, and it's been good so far. So let's go ahead and connect these up. If my math is right, this is an odd number, so these things will work pretty well at the top. So if we go like that, 1 more up, and we should be good. Now we can connect it on the other side as well. So this will be good. All right. One thing I want to notice or mention real quick, guys, is my Twitter account is getting pretty close to 100,000 followers. If you're not following me on Twitter and you have a Twitter and you're interested in following me, then by all means, you can do that. The link is in the description. Also, on my second channel, Danlags Plus, I am doing a Pokemon Let's Play series. So if you're interested in Pokemon, if you like that game, it's a pretty fun series. I've been having a lot of fun doing it. So just a couple of quick announcements, regarding my channel and everything like that. So if you're interested in those things, then by all means, go check them out. All right, so we have a pretty good start here. That seems like it's a pretty decent size. Let's just confirm on the inside real quick. I'm gonna get out some oak wood. So let's say there's going to be an oak wood. This is going to be the floor, right? If we jump up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So here would be a floor. Obviously, this is going to be an open room, but I'm just mapping out like what the second floor will be like. This is going to be an open room. It's going to be a tall ceiling, so a little bit different. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the ceiling will be right here. I'm going to do the ceiling in, where is it? Right here. Here we go. Light gray wool. Let's see. What do we not need right now? We probably don't need any glass. So the ceiling will, you know, eventually go across right there. And then the second floor down here, this is going to be the ceiling for that. So there we go. That would be the plan for that room, if, you know, but obviously, you know, that looks good so far. So let's go ahead and keep on working here. So one thing I want to do is make kind of like a little thing here to see what I can come up with. So let's see, let's take this across, take this out like 3 blocks, maybe even 4, but we'll start with 3. Then I'm going to make these full blocks. I have to say quartz blocks look a little bit better on this gen than it does on the, you know, Xbox 360 or PS3 or whatever you're playing on. It just looks a little bit cleaner. All the blocks look a lot crisper. I think the little lines, like the lines that, you know, when you're hovering over a block, they're a lot thinner and they're much more clean. That's one of my favorite features. It's just the subtle things, you know, that make it cool. So, like I said, I've been enjoying the next gen consoles. Obviously, there's not a ton of features on them that are different from Xbox 360, but, you know, maybe one day if we get something that's significantly better, then, you know, a lot more people will play it. And I know a lot of the people that are playing it are enjoying it, so that's good. Alright, so let's take this across. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing Let's Builds on this console because really, why not? You know, there's no reason not to do it on this console. You know, I could do it on 360, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. It'd be really the same thing. It's just with a little bit less, you know, a little bit less quality. So, in terms of graphics, you know, the builds will be the same. So what is that? I don't know. That was something I was on the fence when I was doing a little sketch. That actually, in Minecraft, that actually looks pretty good though. Just adds a little bit to the front thing, and I might put like a flower garden here or something like that in the front. So that's good. So that's a good start there. Let's see, what now? I think I'm gonna take some quartz things across here. So let's take some pillars up. And you know what? Actually, before we do any of that, let's get some sandstone out. And let's we don't need gravel for a few minutes. Let's get some sandstone out. We got some splash potions of swiftness. Let's get that. I'm gonna take this out a few blocks. So let's see if we want. I would say 2, and then to there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be good, right? So let's take this all the way up, connect it up here. I'm using sandstone and gravel. It's a little bit different, guys, but it might look bad at the beginning, but trust me, I think this is going to look good. It's going to be a little bit different, like, you know, in the norm. We're not going to be using any wool or, you know, standard blocks like that. Just some different stuff, you know, mixed in with the quartz, which is obviously a pretty abundant block, but I think it's going to be cool. So we're gonna roll with it and see how it goes. And obviously, you know, let's see how you guys like it after the first episode. All right, so if that's going to go like that, and then I want like a window right here. Yeah, that's good. So there'll be a window there. This is going to get filled in, but we're going to add, you know, a door to this later. This is going to be a flat wall, but trust me, this is going to look good once we add a porch. So we're going to start from the top with the porch. I think that's going to be the best way to do this. That way we know exactly where to place the blocks correctly. So if we go here, we'll take this out 2 blocks, and then take it out like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like this. Okay, this actually might work perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's 2, 2, and 2 in terms of its elevation. So now we're going to add 1 layer of slabs, of quartz slabs, just to trim it off. And then we can connect these up to the top. So, if I'm gonna, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's move it over 1 block here, just so it's a little bit better. I'm actually starting to get used to the way they changed the placement of the quartz blocks. You know how, like, you don't have to go all the way, you don't have to angle it anymore. I'm getting used to it, and I kind of like it now. I said I didn't like it a couple days ago, but, you know, things changed. I start to like it now. So let's get a different color block for the staircase. Let's put some sandstone stairs there, and let's add another layer. See, like, I can just place it real simple like that. Normally I would have to place it like upside at an angle, but I don't have to do that anymore, so that's good. So let's go 3 blocks, and then we'll add another, and then 3, and we'll add another. This is going to be a porch that's going to kind of wrap around the side of the house. Let's see how this is looking after day 1. Nice start. Okay, let's sleep real quick, and then we'll continue onward. So let me clear my inventory. I'm going to get out some new blocks. Let's get some green wool. Let's get some quartz and some stairs and some of this stuff. So let's trim this window and make it look good. It's going to be a pretty skinny window, I think. Let's just get rid of this blocks here. Go like that. Let's get rid of that and go like that. And then we're going to place our like that, and then let's get some glass out, place that. And maybe I'll even put some quartz stairs to line it, just so it's just a little bit less blah. How's that looking? You know what? Let's put the quartz stairs in one block above the above and below the green wool, just so it's a little bit better. There's not as much of a weird connection between them. Yeah, that's better. So there we go. We got our little window up there. That looks good. I like that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so next order of business. Let's take this across here a few blocks. See, we'll just take that out. I'm not really sure how far that's going to go to start, but we definitely need some anvils. Sponsored by Danville's Anvils, even on Xbox One, even when we're outside of Los Angeles, still sponsored by Danville's Anvils, as always. We're going to take this 3, and then, you know, we'll stop there. We won't go any further than that for now. I don't want to get over ambitious with how far this thing is going to go. No, I already know how to use an anvil. No. Still trying to get rid of all the tutorial stuff here on the next gen. Okay, nice. So let's fill this in with some wood real quick before we go any further. So let's get this filled in. And then ideally, we'll take this out just a few blocks. It's like right there. All right, so ideally the door will be right there at some point. So that'll be the front door to the house. And I'll probably actually have like just to make it look a little bit fancier, I'll add like a glass lining going around the door. Maybe even add some quartz pillars as well. You know, just to make it look fancy, but that's a good start. Okay, let's detail this a little bit. Let's add some stuff there just to add a little bit of detail. Just the deets are important. So let's get some stone stairs. They're actually not called cobblestone stairs anymore, just stone stairs, which is a little bit interesting. Weren't they originally called cobblestone stairs? I feel like they changed it and changed it back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just not reading it in the first place correctly. I can't remember. Okay, so let's take this across. We're just going to fill this in real quick. This is the boring part, filling in the stairs, but we got to do it. We got to put our roofing in eventually. You got to make sure these roofs are all symmetrical and lined up right on these traditional houses, or it's going to look weird. So this is an important step, you know, as always. Okay, so let's see. Let's place this in here like that. And this seed is a large biome seed, but again, it's like the spawn's like right over there. So who knows? Maybe I'll turn this into like a subscriber world or something here on Xbox One. I'm still trying to develop a plan on how I want to play with you guys more on Xbox One. I'm thinking about doing a subscriber world, but I want to do it a little bit differently. So I'll have like more news about that, you know, in due time. So just don't worry about that. I will get that out to you guys ASAP. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. No, that's not the right. There we go. That's right. And wait, actually, hold on. That's probably not correct. I want to add another layer of quartz here just to line this border. That's gonna be yes. Let's do that. So now we can start to turn this here. So this block will go like that. That'll be an upside down stair block, and this should run all the way up and connect. So this is gonna be a part that's gonna get a little bit of inspiration from the brown traditional house that I built in Los Angeles. This roof design, you know, I've used this a few times before. It's a good way to do a roof design for the front of a traditional house. I'd recommend it. You kind of have like the whole triangle being connected to the top from there to there, but there's still like a protrusion on this side, which looks really good. So I'd recommend that. That's a good way to do it. So now what you got to do is continue the theme right here. So it kind of goes up like this from the top of the quartz, and it should connect right at the top, and it should be symmetrical if I did it right, or even an odd number I meant. So there should be 1 at the top, and there is. So Dan gets an A for doing it right the first time. Okay, that's awesome. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the sandstone color, just to play it safe. I might put a different color up there at some point, but I think just sandstone will be perfectly fine. So let's add that real quick. And then I think we're going to conclude the first episode. Like I said, I want to keep it a little bit short. Just kind of formulate a plan. You know, I have a good start here, but then I can start to formulate a plan of what I want to do for next episode and, you know, feed off of what you guys think. So that's the best way to do it, I think. You know, in my experience doing Let's Builds, I've done so many so many since I started the channel. So It's got a pretty good experience doing it at this point. All right, so there we go. Let's take a look. I keep flying back to check it. That's awesome. That's a great start. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to conclude the first episode. We got a good start to the front of the building. We're going to add like a whole nice landscape out here, a nice driveway. We'll plant a bunch of trees. We're going to have this thing, we're going to landscape it and everything after we finish the house. We're not going to just do the house and be done with it. We're going to make a nice landscape here, and it's going to be good. So next episode, I'm going to continue branching off this porch and, kind of building a plan for the house. And we'll take it off this way as well. I'm going to add a garage over here, most likely. So good start, though. Very good start. And that's pretty much it. So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. Of course, follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to my second channel. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. Do all that stuff, guys. That would be awesome. And we got a good start to this Let's Build. So I'll come back at you guys with a few days for episode 2. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been Dangeles. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.